Hey guys, this is Guillermo Auto. I got a 2013 Chevy Captiva. I got exterior handle I'm replacing. The left rear handle on this is broken. I'm going to show you what's up. So you come to the door and you try to open it and it just does this. So I'm going to replace this. It's broke. It's not really chill to have a handle broke like that. I got myself a new one here. The part number is right here. This is from the dealer. It was like 60 bucks. Online I found them, but I can only find black, and they sell like a chrome sticker. And so I just like, nah, I'm just gonna get the one that comes chrome. Anyways, pop this black cable or this panel off. You can just pull it off. Come in here, get yourself a screwdriver and a really small one or a pick or something, and take this cover off. Try not to scratch it, and then there's a screw in there. We'll get that screw out. Then you want to come down here to the door and get these two screws out. Alright, we'll get these out. And then save the screws because you'll need them. And then we're going to take the panel off. Get yourself like a plastic pry bar or something you could kind of fit in the bottom down here. I start down here and I just kind of get underneath here and then I pull it off from here. It was on pretty tight, but once I got my fingers in there, I pulled it off. And then lift it up over the lock and just go up with the whole panel. Don't just rip the panel though, because there's still wires connected to it and there's a cable connected to it for the door handle. I'll show you what I mean. So get that lock out the way, and then if you see, you got a couple things connected here. So let's go ahead and pull this cable out. Just pop it out. There's this little black connector spot. Pull it out from here. Just pull it straight out and then gently remove it from here. Try to be gentle with the cable. That's all plastic right there. And, you know. So now we got this wire connector. You just disconnect it, reach your hand in there. You disconnect it from this little button. And then down here, to remove this, I'll just remove it. Pull down on the gray part. That's kind of like a lock. You pull down on that, and then you push on the button right here, and then pull it down. And that should come off. Okay, I put my panel in the car because I don't want it to get damaged. Your lock can kind of move to the right a little bit. Go ahead and get this noise insulation back. Now here's our spot where we're going to be working. As you can see, that's where it broke right there. The plastic is supposed to pull on this metal lever. You know, plastic pulling on metal can only go so long. But we're going to pop this out. On this side, you could just keep moving it back and forth until you could pop it out. Don't just like be too rough with it because it needs to stay in there. The new one does. So here's my new one. As you can see, this is going to go in there and then it'll lock in place. And then we're going to put it in just the way we took it out. But before we do that, we got to come remove this. It's just 3 Torx heads, and then that way this will drop out a little bit so we can get room to that bolt in there. This was in the way. There was a plastic cover on this hole. You pull the plastic cover off, and then you take those 3 bolts out to get that lock assembly out the way, to get that gold screw in there, because we had to get that gold screw out to take this off on the front. So reach in there, get the gold screw out. Okay, so once that screw is out, you should be able to pull that front cover off, and now we're gonna get our new handle in. So the handle goes in right here, and on the other side, I'll show you. So we're gonna put this in. Now it can go in here, but you got to make sure it goes in on the other side. So what I do, let's see, I just put it in, and then I kind of had to I moved this out of the way. I pulled the lever up, so it'll be out the way. You can pull it up from the top part of it, and then you get this in here. Just make sure the handle is hitting the lever, and make sure that it's all connected on the other side where it was. And then yeah, so it took me like a couple minutes to make sure I got it right. But put this back in here. We'll put the screw back on. What's cool is the screws have little plastic holders to keep them in place, so you don't have to worry about getting them out. But I got that screw tightened. I got my handle in, made sure it worked. Now we'll put this assembly back in, the three bolts in there. Once that's in, put our insulation back up. Then we put our door panel back on, and make sure you bring the panel down on the lock, and make sure the lock isn't forced to do anything. Make sure you connect your connectors again, get all your connectors connected, and get your cable back on. When you put this in, try to put it as close to the window as possible. And then we'll get all our screws back in. I got my screws, my top screw, my 2 bottom screws. Sorry, I know I'm moving fast, but I'm running out of time while I'm filming this. So get this panel back on, and yeah, that's it. So, you know, just reverse how we took it apart, and then your handle should work, you know. So I hope this video helped you out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Any additional information in the comments is appreciated.